the Biche High School will be opened at the school opening on September the 5th. You would remember nearly 11 years ago when the school was completed, when our Prime Minister, Mrs. Kamala Bissessar, was Minister of Education. The last administration chose to close the school because they said that the air quality was bad and that volatile, noxious agents were emanating from the atmosphere, and that there were a number of geotechnical problems with the area. And so they kept it closed for 11 years, where thousands of students were had difficulties in having to travel more than 20 to 24 miles to go to secondary schools in 4 of the secondary schools in Rio Claro and Mayaro, etc. Now, we, as the people at Partnership Government, will put an end to that. And we have moved with all haste to ensure that the school will be opened at the beginning of the school academic year 2011. Permit me to give you a report on the environmental monitoring of the air quality and the geotechnical investigation at the Biche High School, which Cabinet has directed me to inform the nation. In June 2011, the Caribbean Industrial Research Institute, CARIRI, submitted to the Educational Facilities Company Limited, which is the company working for the Ministry of Education as one of the state enterprises, a report on an exercise undertaken to monitor the air quality for volatile organic compounds and toxic gases at the Biche High School. The exercise was carried out between May 11th and 12th, 2011. The results indicated that the levels of all parameters monitored are within the respective acceptable guidelines. And a table of the results of the ambient air quality conditions was given. And these were the following gases that were tested. There were 5 testing points: east of the east, then northeast, then the staircases, school square, and playing fields. The gases tested were nitrous oxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide. And all of these were found to be below limits of detection. In fact, the time-weighted average done by the American Conference of Governmental Industrial Hygienists and the Institute of Environment Epidemiology, Ministry of the Environment, Singapore, their values are extremely high, and our values are below detectable levels. So that's the first study done by CARIRI. Another study was done by Rose Environmental Limited, and they submitted a summary of the results of the ambient air quality studies at the same Biche High School. So there were 2 studies. 4 studies were done, 2 in the wet season and 2 in the dry season. And they were done in the school compound during the period 12 November 2010 to March 2011. These studies were carried out using the 5 monitoring stations. The results of the studies conducted revealed that the air quality of all 5 monitoring stations were consistent with good quality fresh air at the stated study times. There was also a study done by Geotech Associates Limited, engaged to undertake the geotechnical investigations, because the last administration said that soil was shifting, etc., and the foundations were unfit, and so on, and the schools will crack. Well, you see, 11 years later, the school structure remained solid and strong, and we had to do just some repairs to the steel structures, the steel which corroded over a period of time.